WandaVision. After Endgame, Wanda was hit hard, really hard. So, she took control, hijacking a whole town, turning everyone into her emotional support NPCs, and living a fake sitcom life where Vision was back and they had twin boys. It was peaceful, until it wasn't. The military showed up, Monica Rambeau got powers, and Wanda's nosy neighbor turned out to be Agatha, a centuries-old witch after Wanda's chaos magic. Wanda fought, won, and fully embraced her true identity, the Scarlet Witch. But here's the twist, she didn't keep the dream. She erased her family, ran off, and started reading The Darkhold, a cursed demon book. And that's when Wanda stopped grieving. She started evolving into something far more dangerous. The Falcon and Winter Soldier. While Wanda was tearing reality apart, the world was stuck on one question: who's the next Captain America? Sam Wilson? Yeah, he wasn't interested.
That shield is complicated, to say the least.
Bucky Barnes just wanted a nap and some therapy. But when the Flag Smashers start causing chaos, he and Sam get pulled into the fight. The government hands the Captain America shield to John Walker, who snaps, kills someone in public, and gets fired. So, Sam takes the shield, becomes the new Cap, and stops the threat. And just like that, after a lot of punches and pain, Captain America is back.
I'll do my best.
This one is yours.
And they cap it all off with a peaceful cookout because why not? Loki Season 1. So, while Captain America was being replaced, Loki was messing with time. After escaping with the Tesseract in Endgame, 2012 Loki gets arrested by the TVA, a time police agency treating the multiverse like a glitchy video game. Owen Wilson's Mobius, Loki's low-key therapist, teams up with him to track a dangerous variant. Sylvie, a female version of Loki. Loki falls in love with her. Yes, Loki falls for himself. Along the way, we learn he's bisexual, the TVA is fake, and the real boss is a mysterious figure known as He Who Remains.
A couple thousand more times, get your bearings, and then you just...
Sylvie stabs him. Huge mistake. The moment he dies, the multiverse shatters, timelines branch, and chaos is unleashed. Black Widow. Let's go back in 2016. After the Avengers broke up, Natasha's on the run. But instead of hiding, she dives back into her chaotic past, reconnecting with her Russian family sister Yelena, mom Melina, and fake dad Red Guardian. They team up to take down the Red Room, the program that turned them into brainwashed assassins. She saves Taskmaster, who turns out to be a victim too, closing her origin story before heading into Infinity War and her death in Endgame. But it doesn't end there. At her grave, Yelena is visited by Valentina, who hands her a photo of Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, and says, "He killed your sister."
I'm responsible for your sister's death.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. While Yelena's hunting Hawkeye, a new hero rises: Shang-Chi. A valet turned kung fu legend, he reunites with his estranged sister and emotionally scarred dad, Wen Wu, who runs the Ten Rings criminal empire. Wen Wu believes Shang's dead mom is calling him from a mythical village, so he plans to invade it. Shang-Chi, his sister, and best friend Katie track it down first, learn ancient kung fu magic, and prepare for a showdown. Shang faces his father, who opens a gate to the underworld, unleashing a soul-sucking dragon that kills him. Shang-Chi takes the Ten Rings, defeats the dragon, and saves the day. Just when he thinks he's done, Wong pulls him into Avengers business mid-dinner. Eternals. While Shang-Chi was out battling dragons and mastering kung fu, the Eternals were just chilling. 5,000 years ago, these immortal robot aliens were sent by a cosmic god, Arishem, to protect humanity from deviants, alien monsters that look like rejected Pokémonday. They stayed hidden for millennia, until now. The deviants return, and the Eternals reunite. But here's the twist. They weren't here to protect Earth, they were preparing it for destruction. Earth has a baby celestial inside it, like a cosmic time bomb. When Earth hits a certain population, the baby hatches, and the planet dies. The team splits. Some want to stop it, others want to let it happen. Icarus chooses violence and kills Ajax. In the end, Cersei saves Earth by turning the baby celestial into marble. Then, Harry Styles shows up as Eros, Thanos' brother. Before anyone can blink, a god grabs half the team, takes them into space, and says, "You messed with my plans." And just like that, they're never heard from again. Hawkeye. And After the Eternals saved Earth from a giant space god, Marvel said, "Great, now let's check in on a regular guy with a bow and arrow just trying to enjoy Christmas." Enter Hawkeye, where Clint Barton battles mobsters, teams up with a rich fangirl, Kate Bishop, who's obsessed with him and a bow expert, and still can't escape his trauma. Clint and Kate get caught in a mess with the tracksuit mafia, Maya Lopez, aka Echo, and a mysterious assassin, Yelena Bova, still seeking revenge for her sister Natasha's death. Yelena wants Clint dead, Kate wants to be his sidekick, and Clint just wants to go home. Things spiral. Kate and Yelena fight, bond, and become unexpected besties. Kingpin shows up in Hawaiian shirts, tossing people through walls. Maya realizes she's been played by him and shoots him off screen because Marvel loves a mystery. In the end, Clint and Yelena make peace. Kate earns the Hawkeye name, and Clint finally makes it home for Christmas. Spider-Man: No Way Home. And while Clint enjoys a peaceful Christmas, Peter Parker's life is falling apart. After Mysterio exposes his identity, Michigan T rejects him, the media won't leave him alone, and his friends suffer. Peter turns to Doctor Strange for help, casting a spell to make everyone forget he's Spider-Man. The result? A multiverse crack that lets in villains from other realities: Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, and the Lizard. Peter tries to save them, but the Goblin strikes, and Aunt May dies. Just when all hope seems lost, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man swing in for some closure, fan service, and redemption. They defeat the villains, but to fix the chaos, Peter asks Strange to erase all memory of Peter Parker, not Spider-Man, but Peter himself. Now, no one remembers him MJ, Ned, not even Happy. He's broke, alone, and in a tiny apartment. But for the first time, Peter is truly Spider-Man. Moon Knight. After Peter erases himself from everyone's memory, New York quiets down until Oscar Isaac's sleep schedule goes haywire. Enter Stephen Grant, a nervous gift shop guy who blacks out and wakes up in random places. Turns out, he's sharing a body with Mark Spector, a brutal mercenary working for the Egyptian moon god Khonsu.
This is my room. I remember some things, but I don't...
Congrats, Stephen. You're now Moon Knight, aka White Batman with extra trauma. He teams up with Mark to fight Arthur Harrow, a cult leader trying to resurrect Ammit, a giant alligator goddess who judges people before they do bad things. In the finale, Mark and Stephen finally work together just in time to black out again. When they wake up, Ethan Hawke's gone. Why? Because Jake Lackley, their third personality, the wild card, killed him in a limo.
Wait.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And just like that, Moon Knight vanishes from the MCU. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange starts having terrifyingly real nightmares. Enter America Chavez, a teenager who can punch holes through the multiverse. She's being hunted by Wanda Maximoff, who's fully embraced her villain era, wanting America's powers to reunite with her fake kids in another universe. Strange tries to stop her, but Wanda goes full Scarlet Witch, destroying Kamartaj and ripping through the multiverse. Strange and America travel dimensions, meeting the Illuminati Professor X, Reed Richards, and Captain Carter, who Wanda slaughters in a brutal horror show. Eventually, Strange uses the Darkhold to possess his dead body in another universe, becoming Zombie Strange. With America's help, Wanda sees the truth her kids are terrified of her. Heartbroken, Wanda collapses Mount Wundagore, seemingly ending herself. Strange walks away, only to sprout a third eye. The multiverse is cracked wide open, and we're just getting started. Miss Marvel. While Doctor Strange deals with his third eye, Kamala Khan is just a high schooler fangirling over the Avengers, especially Captain Marvel. Everything changes when she finds a mysterious bracelet in her attic, unlocking strange powers, glowing energy constructs, and stretchy limbs like a cosmic Gumby. Kamala soon learns her great-great-grandmother was part of a secret group from another dimension called the Clandestines. The leader, a powerful woman, wants to use Kamala to tear open the veil between worlds. The villain dies but passes her powers to her son, Kareem, who becomes Kamala's next problem. They fight, he escapes, and by the end, Kamala embraces her new identity as Miss Marvel. But there's a twist. Kamala might not just be powered by alien tech. She could be a mutant. That's right. The M-word has officially entered the MCU. Thor. Love and thunder. And just as Kamala Khan starts embracing her powers, Thor is having his own identity crisis. After saving the universe, he's got abs and jokes, but deep down, He's just a lonely space Viking seeking purpose. Enter Gore, the God Butcher, who's slaying gods across the galaxy. Thor returns to Earth and discovers his ex, Jane Foster, now wields Mjolnir and is the mighty Thor. Their reunion is sweet, awkward, and tragic. Jane has stage 4 cancer. Together, they fight Gore, who seeks to reach eternity, a cosmic being that grants one wish. In the final showdown, Gore is defeated, but instead of revenge, he wishes for his daughter's survival. Jane dies in Thor's arms, becoming worthy until the end. Gore's daughter survives, and Thor adopts her. So, now Thor isn't just the god of thunder, he's a dad. She-Hulk, attorney at law. But back on Earth, something green, unexpected, and very single crashes the MCU. Jennifer Walters gets hit with Hulk blood, becoming big, green, hot, and legally unstoppable. She juggles court cases with superhero chaos, twerks with Megan Thee Stallion, sleeps with Daredevil, fights internet trolls, and breaks the fourth wall. She meets Kevin, Marvel's AI boss, and rewrites her finale. Oh, and Hulk returns from space with a surprise: his secret alien son. No build-up, just boom. Hulk has a kid now. Jen rewrites her ending, walks off with Daredevil like it's a rom-com, and everyone pretends it'll never come up again in Secret Wars. Black Panther, Wakanda forever. While LA is caught up in brunch and courtroom drama, Wakanda is mourning. King T'Challa has died off-screen, leaving Shuri devastated and the nation grieving. Suddenly, they're attacked by underwater colonizers. Namor, Aquaman's hotter, angrier cousin, floods Wakanda, and Queen Ramonda drowns. Everyone breaks down.
Yeah, I got it.
Shuri tries to stay out of the fight, but nope. She creates her own heart-shaped herb, becomes the new Black Panther, and throws down with Namor in the desert. She gets stabbed, but walks it off like it's nothing. Instead of killing Namor, she lets him live. Marvel loves a sequel setup. In the end, peace is made. Shuri meets T'Challa's secret son. Wakanda moves forward with a new protector, and the future looks strong. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Meanwhile, Scott Lang's living the good life, writing books, doing podcasts, thinking everything's sweet, but then his daughter builds some science gadget that sucks the whole family into the quantum realm. Because, of course, she does. In the quantum realm, they meet Kang, who seems chill until he starts talking about destroying timelines. Ant-Man fights him, Kang gets sucked into an engine, and the family escapes. Life returns to normal, but Scott's paranoid Kang might still be out there. He eats bad birthday cake and spirals. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, Peter's still heartbroken over Gamora. But before he can deal with it, Rocket nearly dies. The Guardians face the High Evolutionary, Rocket's creator, and we learn his heartbreaking backstory. They all survive, defeat the villain, and go their separate ways. Peter returns to Earth, Mantis goes solo, Drax becomes a dad, Nebula leads, and Rocket forms a new squad. Rocket's promoted, and Peter's left with his trauma. Secret invasion. But back on Earth, Nick Fury returns to Earth, discovering shape-shifting Skrulls, secretly replacing people. He teams up with his Skrull wife and Emilia Clarke's character to fight Gravik, a Skrull who steals powers and becomes insanely strong. Clarke becomes a Super Skrull, and they throw down in one of Marvel's weirdest fights. Gravik dies, and Nick and his Skrull wife head back to space like nothing happened. The Skrulls relax, and Earth has no clue how close it came to invasion. Loki Season 2. As time falls apart, Loki teams up with Owen Wilson and Sylvie to fix the multiverse they broke. The TVA is useless, so they turn to a tech guy trying to patch it together with duct tape. They meet another Kang, awkward, nerdy, and obsessed with science, who ends up dead. With no one left, Loki steps up, tears apart the timeline, sacrifices everything, and rebuilds it. He becomes the god of stories, holding the multiverse together with sheer will. Loki's no longer a villain, he's the backbone of reality, and the TVA is reborn, protecting timelines instead of pruning them. The Marvels. As timelines stabilize, cosmic chaos is coming. Loki becomes the god of timelines, the TVA turns into the multiversal police, and reality is stable, sort of. Meanwhile, Captain Marvel's over it, feeling bored and tired of saving the galaxy alone. Suddenly, she starts randomly swapping places with Kamala and Monica every time someone uses their powers. Chaos, but also fun. The three team up to stop an evil girl boss villain trying to destroy the universe with shiny bangles. They fight, bond, and become an unstoppable trio. The villain dies, the universe is saved, but Monica gets trapped in another universe with the X-Men. Kamala, now a mini Nick Fury, starts recruiting Kate Bishop. Hit the like and subscribe button for more MCU secrets. Thanks for watching.